Hey everyone, it's Brandy. I am home now. I left the beach. We left on Saturday, which was today, and got here probably about 2 o'clock this afternoon. So it is the 27th of September, and yesterday was my beta day. My mom and I went to the hospital at the beach. We were there for probably about 2 hours because you had to register and do a couple things before they actually took you back and drew your blood. So we went super early in the morning. It was probably about 7 o'clock when we got there. We got out of there around 9. And then we kind of just laid around and didn't do much of anything for the rest of the day, for the most part anyway. Then we got the phone call, and my heart was pounding. My nurse called me, said my beta was really good. It came in at 938. So what does that mean? It can mean a couple things. One, we could have just a single implantation and just one baby growing and just growing well, or both of them could have taken. We won't know until we do the ultrasound, of course, which is scheduled ironically on my husband's birthday, which is October 13th. So that was very exciting news. It was really hard for me not to tell anyone about myself testing, about me testing earlier than my beta and realizing that it was a positive. But I didn't want to tell anyone because I didn't want, even though it's a positive, there is a chance it could have been a false positive because I only had one test with me. And then also, the beta numbers could have came back not very good. So I didn't want to get everybody's hopes up, like my family and stuff, until I knew for sure. So when the nurse called, my mom and my dad were in the room with me. So I had to go into a separate room, which was my bedroom. I shut the door, talked to the nurse, and then I contacted my husband by phone and told him to hurry up and get back to the hotel because he was out walking with his uncle on the beach. And I texted my father and told him that I was going to stay in the bedroom until my husband got back. That way we could call his mother, my mother-in-law, we could call her and get her on the phone, and then I could tell her plus my parents and the uncle at the same time. So that was the plan, and that's what we did. I had been fine all the way up until the phone call, and when I started telling everybody, I just broke down and cried. I'm super happy. Of course, I'm still a little nervous because it's a little, I don't know how to say. It doesn't seem real to me. And I don't think it will seem real until the ultrasound. The only real thing that I am having is the symptoms, which is nausea from time to time. Nothing extreme though, so I'm not complaining whatsoever. And small appetite. I seem to eat smaller meals throughout the day, more frequently. And then I am urinating a lot, but I'm also drinking a lot of water. So I'm not really sure if I'm really counting that. And then of course my breasts are still tender. But other than that, it's pretty good. My nurse did say that I needed to stay on the Crenone for a while, and she also said I needed to stay on the estradiol, and I actually have to increase the estradiol up to 3 times a day instead of twice a day. So I have to take it morning, lunch, and then dinner time each day. And that is until further notice, basically. I did not know how far along I was, so I did ask the nurse about that, and she said that I was 4 weeks 1 day, so now I am 4 weeks 2 days, and my weeks start over on Thursdays. So this coming Thursday I will be 5 weeks. It's hard to believe, these babies have only been in my uterus for what, not even 2 weeks yet, almost 2 weeks. But yet I'm considered 4 weeks. That's just weird to me, but whatever. So yeah, that's basically it. My husband had to come back today anyway from the beach because he had a DJ, and we were gonna stay till Sunday, which was tomorrow, but I decided I wanted to come back home and kind of rest. I've been extremely tired. That's another thing. So I wanted to be able to kind of rest before I go back to work. Since I haven't been to work for 2 weeks, I know it's gonna be crazy busy when I get back on Monday. So I did want to you know, have that extra time to rest a little bit. Plus, we were able to tell our family members, and we were able to tell some really close friends about it. And I think that's about it right now. We're not really not telling people, but we have asked those who we did tell, not to say anything to anyone. You know, because we want to be the one to tell people. We don't want them finding out from someone else thinking that we didn't care enough to tell them. So the few people that we have told, their lips are sealed. And, you know, basically we're kind of in that mind frame that, you know, we know those people who really cares and who have been there for us through this whole journey and who have checked on us, you know, a lot of times. And if those people happen to ask, hey, how did it go? Then we're not going to lie to them. We'll tell them, but we'll tell them to keep it on the down low for a while. We will probably announce, like I said, after the ultrasound sometime. We'll just have to see how everything works out and kind of just go from there. But I did want to document this because I will upload this when we are announcing, of course. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna just relax today and tomorrow, and then back to the daily grind on Monday. Of course, with 1 or 2 extra babies growing in me. So I'm very excited. Thank you guys for all your thoughts and prayers, and baby dust to everyone. I pray for everyone daily, and I guess that's about it. Love you guys. Bye.